Hi Virgos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your October 2025 Psychic Singles Prediction. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides, what is next in love? What is coming towards you? Any clues, any evidence? I do have some charms and I do have some initials, so we'll be using those as well. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. I'm so excited to have pulled out all of my fall decks. I have lots of fall decks, oracle cards and tarot cards, and for the season. So I've been tapping into those, and they're a lot of fun for me. It doesn't take much to make me happy. So I hope you enjoy the decks as well. Let's ask Spirit now. Spirit, please share with me for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it that you have for them for October? What is coming their way? What is it that you want them to know? I am listening for you now. I have novelty. Okay. You're not a shiny object. Okay. You're not a eye candy or just the newest toy. And you need to be more. So if somebody's going down that path of, this is fun, I'm having a great time, and, but I don't want to make any commitment. I don't know what I want. You're not just like the next shiny object. So, make sure that you are keeping your eyes on that, because some people love to go through that like early phase where they're dating somebody, they fall in love, they go through these emotions, and then they move on to the next person, the next shiny object. So just kind of keep your eyes open for those types of people. I have conflicted. Okay. Came into me as somebody hurt your feelings recently. Okay. So I don't know, give that some thought, why, and are they worth it? I have love struck. Maybe I was starting to have feelings for somebody very quickly. Okay, love struck, came out of nowhere. Yeah, feelings out of nowhere. Can we fall in love with somebody very quickly? Yes. Can the circumstances and the timing not be perfect? Yes. So something could be happen. I'm still heartbroken over my ex. Maybe I'm still struggling. I've got new feelings coming in. And at the same time, I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to heal. I've been trying to get over someone. So sometimes we do have conflicted feelings. You can love somebody from the past and start to have new feelings at the same time. So you are capable of multiple different emotions. You're human. Spirit, please share with me. I have cuddly. I just want to hold you is how it came into me. So somebody who wants to hold you. Maybe they know what you're going through, or maybe they are very understanding of kind of the situation that we're all in, something like that. I'm afraid of getting hurt. Okay, I think a lot of us are. And I'm taken. Okay, so is this love complicated? Okay, is love, I'm going to say a situationship. There's a part of me that's saying there's too many moving parts and pieces, and maybe we weren't expecting to fall in love. Okay. I wasn't expecting this. Okay. Whether they're married or just have strings attached to somebody, or they've been living with somebody, but maybe that hasn't been going well for a long time. I'm infatuated with you. I can't deny that I have feelings for you. So I feel like that's coming to the surface. I'm unaware. I was unaware of these feelings, or I was unaware of how quickly you could come into my life. I feel like it's more like that. I feel like it's an unexpected, I do want to say taboo in a sense. Maybe we feel like we're doing something wrong, even though maybe we're not. Maybe it's just guilt, but maybe we we feel like we should be stronger, or we feel like we should be doing the right thing, or something along those lines. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you have for us right now? They're saying mixed feelings. All right. It's almost like I've been taken by a loop, you know, just kind of swept off my feet, emotions out of nowhere, person out of nowhere. Why is this person in my life right now? Where did they come from? How come they're in my life now at this particular time? So I just feel like I'm kind of, I guess I don't know what to do. Maybe the cards will tell me. I guess I'm really mixed feelings. I have a 6 of Cups. I have a 4 of Cups. I have a 9 of Cups. And I have a Star. You know that song, how can something that feels so right be so wrong? Something like that. That's what it feels like. It feels like this just feels so right. I feel like I'm supposed to be with you. I feel like I am, you know, you're everything that I had ever really wished for or hoped for. And there's something preventing us from being together right now, or the timing isn't right, or the circumstance isn't right. And they're saying we have to wait, we have to be patient. Maybe we have to make a big decision to be together, or somebody would have to make a big decision. But I just feel like I'm struggling. It's kind of this why, you know, why now? You know, why has this person's energy come into my life at this stage in my life? Like, could have been anybody. I can fall in love with other people. Why did I fall in love with this person? So there's something going on with that. But there's something also very comforting about, even when I think about this person, I feel like I'm supposed to be with them. I do. You could be feeling like it's a soul connection. I don't want to walk away from this soul connection. I've never felt this way before about anybody. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just feel like we have to either put boundaries up, or slow it down, or solve a situation before we jump into this. But right now, I feel like we have a lot of mixed feelings on both sides. And I'm going to say I wasn't expecting to fall in love with you. I have a 5 of Cups. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a 7 of Cups. Yeah, there's that. There's a lot of people out there, you know. The knight is kind of knight in shining armor. It's like they're sneaking in through the window. So there's this sneaky feeling. There's this hiding feeling. There's this, maybe we're a secret. There's secrets all around this connection. Maybe we're keeping it on the QT, just between the, you know, is it a secret love affair? Is it, I don't want anybody to know because I don't want to disappoint somebody. I don't want to hurt somebody else. They don't deserve it. So it's definitely some kind of third party. Somebody's in some kind of an attachment that they feel guilty, that they're doing something wrong. Maybe they're not in love with that person anymore, but they still feel like it's not the best thing to be doing. And again, it's this feeling of, out of all the people in the world, how come I'm falling in love with you now? So yeah, you often have to wonder, why would Spirit put somebody in front of us in these situations? We all have choice. We all have free will. And we have to decide what's best for us and our future selves, and what's best for everybody involved. And it's hard. I have a 2 of Wands. So I'm thinking about my future. I'm thinking about your future. I'm spending a lot of time. Like, what would it be like? I definitely feel this what if energy. What if things were different is really is really where I'm at. The only way for them to be different is somebody, you know, we make changes. We make up our mind that we want to be together, and we have to figure that out together. So something is going on along those lines. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? Yeah. We don't get to decide. Sometimes we just fall in love with somebody and we just can't believe it. How did I get here? Fate. Why are we together? Why did Spirit bring you into my life now? To change your life, to change your path, to put you back on a path that you're supposed to be on, to bring you love. It's definitely unexpected. It 100%. You were not looking for this. They were not looking for this. Did we cross the line? Maybe, but it's a feeling of I did not seek this out. I have regrets. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with my feelings. I'm struggling with mixed emotions. I want clarity. I have a reunion. Is it a twin flame soulmate reunion in this lifetime? Is it, should I go back to the person that I feel like I'm hurting and reconnect with that person? So I feel like I have a lot of choices to make right now, and I'm definitely not there yet, Spirit just said. So you're probably living in a very limbo energy, this feeling of, you know, where do I go from here? What if things were different? And I feel like we just don't have the answer. So sometimes you just have to kind of wait it out and see, you know, if feelings change, if circumstances change, just see, you know, how it unfolds. Spirit, what else do you need me to know about this connection? I have a why. Youth, young person. Maybe this is a person from your past that came back, that there was always feelings there, like a twin flame energy that reappeared in some way. I have an E, essence, core values, your inner truth, your heart and soul. I'm going to say the heart and soul is in it. I'm going to say that it's not just in your mind. I'm going to say that you feel it all the way to your core. You're not making this up. It's very real feeling. So it's really hard to walk away. I have the letter T, triumph, overcoming these obstacles. Victory is yours. If there's a choice, it could be Spirit's way of saying they choose you. That, you know, what if things were different? And you know the only way for them to be different is if they, you know, cut strings for somebody that they haven't been happy with for a long time. And they say, I'm going to change my life so that we can be together. And that may be what Spirit's trying to share with us. But right now I feel like I am in limbo and I kind of have to wait it out a little bit. I have an E, enlightened, shared insights. They're going to show you the way. They're going to show you the way. Let's get some initials. Maybe we'll get a confirmation of somebody that you're thinking of, or somebody that has crossed your path with these kinds of feelings that you've pushed away. Maybe you've been through this, but let's see what the initials are saying. So it's almost I want to say like an unspoken connection, like we can't talk about it. So it definitely feels like it's a secret. I feel like I'm keeping secrets. I have an R, an E, a C, an S. I have a W, an X. I have a K, a Y. I have a D. I have the letter A. I have an S. I have the letter H, U, D, and Q. Okay, so some of you may connect to those. You may get initials for confirmation. Don't worry if you don't, but Maybe you got something from that, some of you. That would be nice. Let's see what else they want you to know in this connection. I'm going to say that it's going to take some time for the feelings to be kind of solidified so that we can think clearly. Right now, we might not be thinking clearly, and that could be something that, because we're so both emotional, we're both like, I can't believe this. And maybe we're just not thinking clearly. So maybe we just have to wait until we really know exactly which direction both of us should be going. I have Medusa's Mysteries, the number 41. Yeah, it's the fear of the unknown is really how that came into me. It was kind of, there's a lot of different scenarios of how this can play out. And it's the not knowing how it's going to play out that's upsetting. It's if I could see into a crystal ball. So you're going to have to be patient with spirit with this particular connection, because there is a reason why this person was brought into your life. They said fate. So there's something for you to learn from it. I have the Serpent. The sly and subtle approach is needed. So there's kind of the guilt, like we shouldn't be doing this. And that's the song, the song I felt a minute ago with how can something that feels so right be so wrong? Because we live in a society that has rules and boundaries, but our souls have the capacity to love a lot of different people in our lifetime. And sometimes you have feelings, mixed feelings for multiple people, and it's a difficult situation to be in. So, but yeah, it's this feeling of sly, you know, like I don't want to be a secret. I have the Knight, triumph over adversity. That's coming into me as we'll get through this. Okay. There's a sense of fighting for this love. There's a sense of if we want it bad enough, we can have it. So I will say that I feel like somebody chooses to be in this connection, even if there's some decisions to be made. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. So difficult situations is how it's coming into me. Let's see what they're saying. Maybe we'll get a little bit more clarity. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's change. It's almost like the change and all that we'd have to go through seems a little bit overwhelming. So maybe we can't even think that far ahead. I have the letter number 8, 8 days, 8 months, 8 weeks. I have a 0. Okay. I have a hot air balloon. So looking at things from a different perspective, maybe looking at it from a bigger perspective, looking down at it. I have a 7. So July 708. Maybe it's a house number. That would be cool. I have a squirrel heading into the fall, gathering nuts, being cozy, creating a nest, a home. I'm at home with you. I feel at home with you. I never have felt closer to anybody. I have a little elephant. It feels like a spiritual elephant. I could pray to this elephant. I have a birth certificate. So it could be, I want to be with you because I want to have a family with you. And that could be a factor also. Like I want to be with you because of my age or the time in my life. It's like, I want to have a family. And if you don't want to be with me, then I need to move on to somebody else so that I can still meet somebody and have a family. So that could be going on for someone. I have a heart. Okay, so my heart is leaning in that direction. I'm going to put the dinosaur with like a little boy energy for some reason. So like little boy, dinosaur, clothes. So my son, a son. I have marijuana, somebody who smokes legally in a state that's legal. I like to smoke. So maybe somebody who's gets high. I do have a cat. Okay. I have a teardrop. I always see this as a teardrop. I have a be true to my heart. I feel like I'm going to put the be true in this teardrop. Like I've just been probably releasing a lot of emotions with the not knowing. You know, I'm in love with somebody I can't have, is how I feel. So, or can't have at this time. So I want something to change. I need something to shift. I need this person to say they want to be with me. I need this person to decide they want to keep what we have. I have a pirate ship. Yeah, that kind of ties into the whole taboo energy that I had before. Like they're a pirate, they're a skull. I feel like I'm robbing something, you know, like, I don't know. It's just not, it's not how I want to live my life. And I guess I have to, you know, see which way this goes. But, you know, you find yourself in situations at different times in your life that, is it your first choice? No. Is it something that happens? It happens. We're human. We fall in love with people. And sometimes we can't take it back. We can't stop loving them. So that is, I feel like that's what's happening. Let's see what they have for a timeline around this. I'm going to say this needs more time to kind of play itself out, so to speak. See what the feelings are. I feel like the emotions are very high right now. Let it kind of play itself out, and then you'll be guided to what's best for you. I have June. Okay, could be birthday months. I have July, June, July. Could have started something like this in the spring, August. I have October. Maybe we make some decisions in October. Paris, weekend in Paris. I have a March, so spring. And I have next full moon. I'm going to say give it some time. Maybe we'll get some answers in October as to, you know, what everybody's thinking and where we're going. But is it complicated? Is it a situationship? Probably. And then what if things were different? There's always a what if. We can always make changes. You know, if we all have free will. If somebody's not happy with what they have or where they are, they always have a choice to make a change for their own happiness. So that could be a big factor in this. Please wait for me just a little bit longer. That makes sense. I'm going to make a decision. Even though we're apart, our souls are united. I feel like there was this unexpected connection. I didn't expect to fall in love with you as fast or as crazy as I did. I certainly wasn't looking for this. Now here I am, waiting for you to make up your mind, waiting for you to make a decision. I've learned from my mistakes. Has this connection been brought into my life to remind me of what I have, or that I don't want to blow up my life and make changes? We've known each other before. I feel like you recognize each other as soulmates. I do. I feel like the intensity is very high. I can't see myself with anyone else but you. I feel like that's something that someone's going to say, that they just kind of admit their feelings and say, I just can't believe it, but you are the only person I want to be with. So let's put this out into the universe. It's a difficult decision for someone. This might not have connected to everybody, but that's okay. These are general readings. Take with you what connected, leave the rest for everybody else. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels. I have a Pick a Card channel and I have a Twin Flame channel. Check those out. The links are in the description. We're going to ask Spirit to guide you so that it becomes more clear for you. And just know your future self and your higher self always comes first. And you make some decisions what is best for you. We'll see you again real soon.